Hey everyone, so today I decided to start a new series where I go through the basics of LEGO Technic, and accordingly I'll work up there to some more advanced techniques, but really what I wanted to go through were some principles that you could apply to your own building. But first I need to go over some of the parts that we have. So this is a driving ring. It is one of my favorite parts of all time. It has these 4 extrusions right here on the side. You can see it kind of looks like teeth almost. And it's on the other side. And then in the center, you'll see this little notch. And what it does is it actually goes on this white piece that has ridges on it. I don't know if you can, there you go, you can see that. And essentially you go in here, if I just grab 2 axles, that allows is the driving ring will rotate around with the axle, but also you can slide back and forth. And because of this piece is actually, it serves as a ratchet. So it's stuck in that way, there, or there. For future reference, or not for, well, they have this 3 module piece that you can put on. There's no ratchets on it, so it's just, you know, it's very loose and stuff like that. But you can still use that for transmissions and for other gearbox designs. They also make this switch. It's fairly straightforward. You go back and forth and it fits right here in the groove. Causes the driving ring to go one or the other way. Now, LEGO Technic has also made these clutch gears. They have currently 2 different sizes as of 2021. I'll first start by showing the blue one. So it's actually a 20-tooth gear. I have here a regular standard 20-tooth gear. You can tell they're the exact same shape and size, except for the center. So this center has a cross axle hole, while this one just has a pinhole. What that means, so I grab a cross axle, the gear rotates along with it. Now if it was the other way, using this the blue clutch gear, it actually spins freely, as you can tell. While the axle's staying still, the gear's moving in. And obviously you can do it the other way, where the gear itself is staying still and the axle is moving. One more thing to mention, one more gear to note, is the 16-tooth gear variant. Again, it's just the exact same thing as the 16-tooth. If you do look closely though, you can tell that the red one looks thicker. It's just because it has this shell on the outside where it has 4 notches on the inside. And that's to connect to the driving ring. But it is still 1 module thick. And essentially what you do with this, I'll just make something just super quick. So you have here your driving ring, which again spins with the axle. And then you can put on your clutch gears. Okay, now as you can tell, I can rotate the axle, which rotates the driving ring, and the gear will stay still. I'll rotate it this way too so you can see. But once I engage that, you can see, so there is a bit of backlash, and it's just because there are 4 teeth on the driving ring and 4 teeth on the gear, and so there is a little bit of distance to cover between each. So essentially they're rotating just a little bit until they hit one of these teeth. So just you can see that. And then once it hits that, we'll start rotating the gear. And we can do it the other side. And again, the great thing is you're only engaging 1 gear at a time. So right now the red gear is staying still. Right now it's in neutral, so no gear would move. And then, oh, there we go. Now the blue gear stays still. So this is the basis of pretty much all the gearboxes that LEGO Technic makes that use driving rings. Is you engage from 1 gear to another. But yeah, so that's the basics of gearboxes. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to make a 2-speed transmission.